Welcome, ladies and you boys, too. I'm Aravero here as always, and this is Earth Cow's house in Archville on the Zedwork LVS server. I have not been here for a long time, and a really long time. I think it's like 2 solid months I haven't worked on this house. Um, it needs to be finished because Earth Cow is returning from his trip. He's been away for a long time, and oh, hello. Hey, a trap horse just spawned. Hang on a second. I think somebody might be interested in that information. Okay, well that problem has been dealt with. There was a player, Super J, who was trapping, and I don't know what he was doing with them, but he was doing the riders. He was doing something with the riders, and so I wanted to make sure to report that there was an available trap force for him to get, and yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, I've been stuck on this build for a long time. This is why I've been stuck. Um, don't pay any attention to these bits of wood. These signs. I put these signs up here the last time I was over here as part of how I was brainstorming, right? And like, I have a couple of ideas. I want to have a closet in one of these spaces. I'm not going to tell you what the Herc Shrine thing is yet. And then I want to have the other one be the Herc Shrine. If either this is a closet and that's the Herc Shrine, or that's the Herc Shrine and this is the closet. And then I wanted to have a bath, like a bathtub, like a wooden bathtub would be appropriate for medieval times. We'll get to that here a little bit later in the episode. But anyway, I got stuck because, first of all, I can't make up my mind if it makes more sense for the closet to be beside the bed or makes more sense for the closet to be beside the bath. Blah 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 blah. Or does it make more sense for Herc's shrine to be by the bed or Herc's shrine to be away from the bed? Blah, 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 blah. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I can get so stuck in indecisiveness sometimes. But anyway, so what I did was I called in my good friend AB. This is not an accurate picture of him, but there he is. He, I wasn't planning to use that for that purpose, but it's here, so I will use that for that. Anyway, I called in my good friend AB, who's really good at brainstorming things like that, and he's also the one who helped me downstairs with these things. So um, anyway, he came over here and he threw a bunch of ideas at me, and he basically said the same thing, this or that or this or that or this or that. But anyway, we came to the conclusion that we'll stick the bath over here, and he suggested possibly taking this dividing wall out because I had been doing everything matchy matchy from that side to this side, that side to this side, and taking this and using more of this whole entire space for bath and or closet, I think is what we decided. Or was that? Yeah, anyway, sometimes just talking to somebody else will help you free your mind. And if you free your mind, the rest will follow. Wait, that's a song. Pretty sure that's a song. So anyway, then as I was standing around here brooding upon what he was saying, I noticed, well, I've been noticing this is a part of the reason I've been stuck because we worked on this I think in the last episode. This love this sofa set, and I don't like it. It's like it's just not enough. So I've got some ideas that I wanted to try. Mostly, I wanted to try putting some trapdoors around it. Um, see, I was thinking something like that, but I really think that the problem is some elevation, right? And I've actually been playing around over here in between episodes, but since this series I'm supposed to be showing you my whole thought process, I wanted to go through that. So I've been playing with I came over here and I started to play with, like, I tried to put a button on top because, a button might help. Or then I tried this and this is not enough, right? So I was like, okay, that's not working. Maybe, excuse me, try this one then instead. Dude, can you like cooperate with the program here? Cooperate, 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 right? Like that. Okay, so I tried that. Well, of course that doesn't work. My fundamental problem is I think it's too low, especially if you're like in a taller part of the room. There's just no height, no elevation, and there's not enough color in it, It's like, and then these pieces that are animated, they change colors, and in some of those color phases, they look really, really bad. Oh, here it comes. Oh, it's awful. It's horrible. It's awful. It's horrible. Settings check. I had to fix something. Okay. So anyway, I tried this, and then I tried this, and of course that's still not enough, but it's going in the right direction, right? Okay, so then I was like, okay, that's not working. Let me try taking out this. And then wait, I just look at me out back smarting, out back smarting. It's not just outsmarting yourself, it's also, visiting Australia. I don't know. Outbox smarting. Okay, wait. So that there's no chair there now, so I need a seat. Okay, there. Oh, I've still got this stuff that makes weird colors. Okay, so I kind of like the addition of more color into the sofa, but this isn't enough height. See, the problem isn't just that it's two all the same color, it's also that there's not enough height. So then I said, okay, well, it doesn't really feel right, but let me try the doors because I feel like I need to try something, right? So now I have those doors. And I kind of like that, but now in this exact moment, you're here for the real inspiration. That's the only reason you come by is to watch me have these moments of, I've got an idea. Right? That's the only reason you all watch these. I've got an idea. Well, let me see if I've got some acacia downstairs. I'm going to be really mad if I don't have any acacia downstairs. Planks. No acacia. No acacia planks. No acacia planks. Okay. There will be a short intermission while I fetch some acacia planks. As I was saying, I have an idea. Let's try acacia doors. We're using orange. Why did I make six doors? Why did I make six doors? We're already using acacia, but down here in this particular section, it's a little bit less acacia-y, so maybe we can get away with an acacia door here. Yeah, that kind of looks like there's a door there and not like it's part of the sofa, right? That's what I'm thinking. It looks like it's a door and not part of the sofa. All right. This seemed like a great idea 3 days ago, but now it doesn't, which is basically the story of my life with this build, right? I come back, I go away, I come back, and it's like, oh, I thought I liked that idea, but now I don't like that idea anymore, and so then I keep getting stuck. I get stuck and stuck and stuck. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna decorate. Why did I do that? I knew I didn't want a trapdoor there. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that because I was just filling in holes. That's what I was doing. I was just filling in holes. That's why. Okay, and over here, I'm going to do the same thing. You go there. I need a slab there. Oh, I might want to change. So I can't decide about the whole. Well, actually, now that I'm using the wood on the back, I might be able to get away with using the chiseled prismarine throughout here because it's going to be less, it's going to be more, it's going to be because it's going to contrast for one thing better. That's going to be supported. It's going to be the yeah, that's the right word, supported. It's going to have additional character because of having the wood behind it, which it needed. It all by itself, it was too much, right? I couldn't have the whole floor be chiseled prismarine at first, the whole sofa be the prismarine brick, I guess is what it's called, prismarine brick. It couldn't be the whole thing couldn't be prismarine. Nope, that was the wrong block. The whole thing couldn't be prismarine brick at first because there wasn't enough contrast that was making it swim when it was all just stairs, is what I'm trying to say. But it was making it, yeah, it was making it swim. It was making it too blendy. Too much of the same color when it was not with trapdoors behind it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But now that it has a little substance from the trapdoors, maybe we can get away with using the brick after all. and I kind of like that. I like it a little bit better, I think, than I liked the other option, but I'm also going to try, instead of having this prismarine brick here, I'm also going to try putting prismarine brick slabs, or these dark prismarine, I mean, slabs for the coffee table. And let's see how that goes. Oh, um, herm, yeah. I think I'll leave that and see how it works for a couple of days. Okay. So let me go ahead and grab some dark oak slabs and craft up a few more of these trapdoors. We're going to need a whole bunch of trapdoors because I want to make a bathtub now up here in the center of our bath area, our designated bath area, and we'll figure out how far we're going after that. Okay. Oh, do I want it to be dark oak? See, now this is one of the discussions that AB and I had while we were up here going. Okay, so it's like dark oak. The table is dark oak and spruce. The building is spruce. So, well, do we want to use dark oak for our bathtub? This is one of those things. And sometimes having somebody to talk to about your build is a great thing because of that. Because it's like, okay, I was stuck. But at the same time, when I said, AB, I'm stuck, come help me figure this out, and he came, it was actually helpful. It like made me feel better because he was having the exact same thoughts that I had had, which was, it's kind of, iffy, wishy-washy stuff. And then like we started talking about the bathtub, and I started throwing down some blocks, going, okay, well, what color would I make the bathtub? Now I'm gonna put doors around the bathtub because I'm thinking of one that would be like you don't have any real swoopinesses. I'm thinking of one that would be like taller on one side and shorter on the other side because for one side to be supportive of the back, and then the other side it wouldn't be as tall. And why did I start with slabs? Because I was actually thinking of stairs, and it's a bathtub, so I'm going to put water in it, so I'm going to want to waterlog things. And this is the part of the episode where Era remembers to breathe. I've left my box down here, which is, I guess, well, my crafting table is down here. Start with stairs. Let's do that. I need probably 6 stairs. So let's get some more wood. Oh, hello, that's dark oak. So, yeah, let's try again. I was trying to make stairs out of dark oak, and my brain didn't connect. Okay, so buttons. So anyway, it was really encouraging that AB kind of had the same thoughts that I had, and because at least if I'm stuck, if two people are thinking the same thing, at the very least, right? That no, that yeah, at least great minds think alike and all that is what I was thinking. Great minds think alike. Okay, so do I want this to be a longer tub? Because it wouldn't actually be authentic for it to be kind of a long tub. We would do this in the modern era. We would have a nice long bathtub just to step down into, but it wouldn't really have been like that. This is actually more contrast than I was expecting. It wouldn't have been like that in the past, in that era. In that era. Era, ERA, not era, ARA. Okay, I know. I'm not that self-centered. I really am not. I promise you I'm not. Okay, so okay, my brain. Okay, I told you I was stuck. The thing about being stuck is it makes your brain work really, really badly. Okay, so now this looks a lot too much like this, doesn't it? It looks a lot too much like that. So I'm gonna switch to trapdoors because I can. um, no. Yep, that was what I was afraid of. Come on, people, read my mind and go where you're supposed to go based on reading my mind. Let's see. I want this to be here. Nope. I apparently don't want that to be there. I want it to be here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's not going to work because I'm not going to be. Well, okay. Okay, I got. No, stop! Read my mind. See, now this is the thing that's wrong. I think trapdoors should place the same way. Now, see, now I'm just throwing things around. Okay, so in the moment where Eris stops to breathe, let's do. Um, okay, go away. You don't belong up there. There we go. Now, is this going to be too much like the doors? Nope, it isn't too much like the doors. I do think it's too long, though. So let's go here. In the moment when Eris stops to breathe, I was going to say, this is the wrong color of wood. That's the wrong color of wood. Come on now, Era, get with the program. Okay. There we go. And now I have... Golly gosh, gee, for a minute, that little flash of blue right there in the stairway, I thought there was somebody creeping around down here. But I would have heard the door open, so, like, it's not that. Okay, so here we have a bathtub with a uppy side. I think just for the sake of adding a little bit of dimension, I'm going to go ahead and add another couple of trapdoors here. And also that one here, and then that one. Because it's going to make it look a little bit more round, and only a little bit more round, I will admit. But, now see, if this was 3 wide, I could put a third one there. But I feel like that'll just make it a little bit more round looking. Okay, so one of the things that AB said that I hadn't thought about was like towels. I know, it's a dumb thing. He was thinking in terms of modern bathrooms and not medieval bathrooms. So on one hand, he was wrong, but on the other hand, I hadn't thought about it. So it's a good detail. Let's see. Let's see if I've got some carpets laying around. There's nothing in there. Okay, so I have a thingamajigger down here. I want to get some carpet to lay down on the floor. That would, let's see, I did have all of these really cool blocks over here for the purpose of using them for this build, but I don't think I have them anymore. Okay, so wheat seeds, torches, and firework rockets. I strongly doubt there's carpet in there with that. Look, I was right. There's not. What? I've got to... Okay, I should probably put those two bows together. Get myself a really good bow. Anyway, let's see. I will have to dash off and get carpets now. Because I don't have any in there. Okay. Nope. All right. I shall have to go find carpets. All right. So I went off to go get wool or carpet, and I remembered there was a local wool salesman over there. So, like, literally right there. Excuse me. Right there. There's... I can't see. Right there. There's some sheep. Okay. So I went over there and stole some wool. Well, borrowed because they're going to grow it back. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I came back upstairs, right? And as soon as I walked in here, I was like, no, that's in the wrong place. Well, one of the things that that AB, this guy AB, and I had talked about was that I could take this wall down, right? Well, by taking this wall down, suddenly there's actually room for that bathtub to go back in there. And the other thing that we had talked about was maybe putting a partition wall here because one of my concerns had been that a bathtub over here, where I had the sign originally, wouldn't be private enough. And then if you put the bathtub over here, anyway, I didn't have enough space in there for a bathtub. The bathtub had to be over here, but this was not private enough. Stop talking so fast. Okay. So anyway, so I moved the bath. I have at now, again talking fast, I have now moved the bathtub over here. That gives it a little bit more privacy, which I think is appropriate. Now, I also want to think of a place I would like to get. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This feels a little too close as far as a place to put, that feels a little too close as a place to put towels. Like if you got out of the bathtub, it's fine, it's private and everything, but the towels would be a little too close. There, they'd get soaked. I'm going to stick them over here. All right, and I have an idea for a towel. I'll come back to that later. A little bit of carpet, which is what I went running off for. The question is, what color do I want? I found some in my box downstairs. I found some of the gray, which, that could possibly work. Or we could use this gray. Possibly we could... I know. Let's switch it and make it so that there's gray right there, dark gray right there. And then this out here up on the outside is the light gray. Give me the light gray. I might need a few more pieces of light gray, right? Because that part is by the tub and it gets wet, right? And so anyway, there might be a little bit of carpet there by the tub. I'm going to try some snow layers for towels. How does that sound to you all? I'll do that in between episodes because I don't want to have to run off again for supplies and snow layers. Actually, maybe, just maybe, let me check in my little pink box that I had a second ago and see if I've got snow layers in there. It's supposed to have all of the extra decorative stuff in it. Nope. No snow layers. No snow layers! However, I do want a furnace because there might want to be, let's stick a furnace just right over here. Because you're gonna want a way to warm your water. Okay, my brain just did a thing. No, my brain just did a thing. Okay, first of all, maybe what we really want is a cauldron, and not a oven. And I think. See, I just said I wasn't gonna cut again. Finally back. Oh my gosh, that was such an adventure. I even got attacked by another skeleton horse. Okay, I ran off because I was thinking we need a hot water source for the bathtub, right? And so, of course, here's some... speaking of hot water, no, that did not go to plan. I swear you used to be able to stick lava in cauldrons. Maybe that's modded. It's a good thing I have a backup plan in case I decided I didn't like that. Which was, oh goody, this is perfect because I was hoping I would get. Look at me getting all excited over that. Okay, I can put this here. Oh, the big yawn under the cauldron, and then I can put regular water in the cauldron. Okay, I have a problem now, which is that I have lava and I don't have any water. Okay. Yeah, okay. Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw... Uh-oh. That was even worse. In my head, it was going to turn to cobblestone. I'm such a fail today. I thought that one through really, really well. Okay. Golly gosh, gee. Okay. You know what we should totally be able to do? We should totally be able to put cauldrons on top of cauldrons. If we should totally okay. Stop. We get bubbles if we put a water source block on top of a magma block. We should totally be able to get bubbles in our cauldrons if it has on top of a magma block. We should totally be able to do that. So I want to do like a partition. I was thinking I wanted to do something like a partition here so that the bath is a little bit more private. So let's do like that, and then like this, and then like that, and then like that, and like that. Okay, so now we have a private screened off area. Oh, it's not very private. Look, it's just a really short door. Let's get some more dark oak trapdoors. I think that... Look, what did I do with that crafting table? I moved it so that it wouldn't be in the way is what happened. Okay. No matter which way I think this through, it ends up being the wrong way. Have you ever had that problem? Okay, so there's going to be a partition there. I'm going to argue with these doors off camera because I think I'm getting close to already having used up too much time. I wish we could stack doors on top of the trap doors because that would be a lot more a lot more kind. I think that this door, if you're seeing what I'm seeing right now, this door not matching that, I think that's going to be fixed with the new textures, because technically these doors, these 114, these doors, the spruce doors are still in 113, and these are kind of the new textures, kind of, they are the new textures. So hopefully these two will come to match better in the future. All right, so we're going to have this kind of partition here. I was even going so far in my head as to think maybe we should put a cabinet like right here. But I was having trouble figuring out how to do a cabinet. That's getting a little bit tight right there, yes? I can still walk through, so that's fine. Okay, so then I can have like a cabinet here where there would be like the wardrobe that he dresses himself out of, maybe? Like here and then here. This is a thing that I look, it looks like a maze, doesn't it? So this is not really gonna work. Not like this. Um but maybe we can like mess around with changing things out in some places for trapdoors. And then that'll change the textures of it, or we could go over here and use acacia doors. That might be interesting. I am not sure. I'm not sure at all. Like, I was okay with this all the way up until I got here. Right? Hey, can we not tear the whole house down? I mean, we've put so much effort into building it this far. Maybe not tearing it down at this stage would be helpful. Okay, I was fine with it all the way up to about here. Like this is not too bad. The little partitioning here, especially assuming the colors are going to end up matching. This over here, actually this one's too much, I think. Yeah. All right. This is not too bad because there's a little partition there. Well, those colors are going to match together better. Or are they? Are these even the same? Let's see. This is Minecraft wooden trapdoors. Dark oak, and that is dark oak. Hopefully those will match later when the textures are updated. Okay. So, buttons. So I want to have like some kind of closet space. Okay, so then there's a closet. Right? And then I could potentially put nope. I was just thinking I could potentially put a third armor stand there, but I don't think it'll share space with a door. All right. But anyway, we could have 3 armor stands inside of this and have decorations on them and have them positioned at different angles. And then we could have like I don't know, a carpet on the top, or it'd work on the top of the can't put carpets on top of armor stands? Well, that's just wrong. Okay. So this is where I am. I'm still a little bit stuck because this is being argumentative. I'm gonna finish off this closet. We could put some kind of a bench or a chair right here for dressing on. And this wall is it needs help. But let's work on that in the next episode. And in the next episode, the other thing that is, and it should hopefully be the last episode, the next episode we will have to do the installations that I have been talking about for this entire series, which are going to be collection items. Because, we have this nice desk here for EC to write his memoirs, and we're going to read some of his memoirs, and we're going to install some of the things that he's brought back from his travels. And I still have no idea what kind of socially acceptable entertainment I could potentially put in this house right here. That I have no idea about. Okay. So, we have a few more things left to do. Most of this space down here will be taken up with the installations. I may still tweak this fireplace a little bit. If there's anything you all can see, like as I said, I have installation plans down here, but if there's anything you all can see, the housekeeper's been here and hung up all these EC banners. If you all can see anything that you think might be a good idea to add in, like, I don't know, do you want to change these to so they're acacia trapdoors? Does it make sense? Not that the doors make sense being there in the first place. But anyway, if there's anything in the house that you see that makes sense to adjust, change, or modify for finishing this decorations up, please, 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 please leave comments. This closet needs to finish out up there at that level so that it's all closed in. Okay. Anyway, it'll do. Toodaloo.